Yo, 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 yo. Hello, how y'all doing? Happy Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Sigurd, what's up, man? How you doing? J-Man, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. You're good, bro. I got you. Caitlin, how you point. From the YouTube side. Forgot to post on Discord? No, I think it posted. Yeah, there's like a video one that came out. The automatic live stream one, it comes out late. So I think eventually it'll go out to people. But sometimes it just doesn't right away. No intro. Yeah, I've been every time I play the intro now, now that we're it gives YouTube issues because it's not a, I guess, free song. Like, it flags it, so I don't want to deal with that. All right. How's your day been? My day's been awesome, man. Had a really busy day. Chilling, hanging out. I got a promotion at work. That was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Gonna get paid a little bit more, so I'm pretty happy. Good Gucci stuff like that, man. Gotcha. Yeah. Unfortunate because I love the intro video, but it's just might not be the way to go in the future here. But we will see. There, see, yep, the live stream notification just went up. I hate how delayed it is. It's delayed by like 2 or 3 minutes. Unfortunate. But that's okay. Anyhow, we're going to be doing some replay analysis today. But I just sent in the Discord a message about just trying to get people's Oh, and Caitlin reminded me here that we also had a date night with Caitlin. By the way, date night with Caitlin. Awesome. I love Caitlin. She's awesome. She really is. I said awesome a few times. We went to Red Robin's. Ooh. That was bad. That was bad food. I didn't like that. My burger was not very good. So, but just gonna calculate how late I gotta stay up. When are you starting with the replays? I'll start here in a few minutes. I'll do yours first. Just because you do have to stay up late. I'll get yours knocked out so that way you don't have to stick around the whole stream and you can go to bed at a decent time. So I got you, Sigurd. Sigurd. I don't know why I'm saying it so funny. Sigurd. But yeah, Red Robin, not the greatest. But no, I just wanted to show some, I thought, interesting stats that I had been collecting recently. Just sent a message in the Discord about, just asking people how their ranked experience has gone. A lot of champ players have been saying bad. Pretty bad, actually. Also, I've been running. Let us move to this screen. I've been asking people on the YouTube side what they have experienced this new season. So down here we have, how has this new season of Rocket League been treating you? 44. I know not a lot of people obviously voted, but like out of this people, a majority of them put, why am I even playing this game anymore? And that's not a good look for Rocket League right now. I think this consensus is what a lot of people are feeling with Rocket League. It's been very rough recently. Ranks are kind of getting like reworked almost in a way. So just
big boy. The _Yeti_01 just subscribed for 3 months.
Yeti, my guy. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, man. Man. I say that so many times, I'm sorry. But no, thank you, dude. Seeger is probably the easiest way to tell how my name is pronounced. Oh, yeah, Seeger then. Cool, that's easy enough. So yeah, I thought this poll was really interesting. I also thought this one was interesting. How long until you consider yourself hard stuck in a rank for Rocket League? A lot of people, we hovered around the 6 month and to a year, over a year month. Over a year time point. This is probably where I would say, yeah, hard stuck for the most part. I would even go into this part. It's hard because a lot of people and who say they're hard stuck are champs, diamonds. That's at least in my experience. And when we think about that, you have to understand that the longer you play the game, the bigger that barrier to the next rank is. So once we get to that diamond, that champ rank, to get to that next rank, that is a lot of time commitment. That is a lot of hours spent actively trying to get to that next rank. I mean, I don't necessarily grind the game anymore, but I've been in the champ area for over 2 years. So yes, you consider me hard stuck, but I'm also not actively trying to get out of it, just because I don't have the time to do that. But if you're, you know, if you're actively practicing and doing a lot of things, once you get into higher ranks, it is harder and harder to get up through there. I just wanted to talk about these, 'cause I thought these are interesting. I like doing these little polls, and I'm going to try to highlight them a little bit more once we do them, just because I think the data is very interesting that we gather from them. I got you, bro. You're the best, Yeti. You're the man. Q, what's up, man? How you doing? So, I don't know if you guys like that type of talk we just did. I honestly enjoy presenting and talking about topics like that. So, I think it'd be kind of a cool thing to try and subtly talk more about some of this, more about these concepts and issues that a lot of us are facing. So, yeah, a close one here. I know Seer wins this one, but let's go back and just see what Seer said about this. All right. But anyhow, chat, how are we all doing? Are we all doing all right? I know I kind of just jumped into it and started talking about stuff. Didn't really check on you. From a non-Rocket League player, I thought it was interesting / insightful. Wow, Caitlin, thank you. I appreciate that, actually. I finally got my Wi-Fi, so yes, I do. Oh! Yeti, let's go, man. Holy crap. Yeti's gonna be unstoppable. Q, good. How about you? I'm doing great, Q. I really appreciate you, man. I'm doing awesome, actually. Everything's been going really well. Don't think I said much, but I was just grinding ones and felt like sending one in. Got you. Yeah. No, I appreciate the ones replay. I don't necessarily. It's not necessarily my favorite game mode to look at, but there's some good things we can learn from ones, I think. So, Abby, yo, what's up? So I actually gotta get this kind of set up here. Don't even have my pen. Amateur hour. Amateur hour. Put that over here. Make sure you guys can see it. Oh, a rare ones replay. Yes, very rare. Not many ones replays we do. Although I think they do probably the best on YouTube if I think back on some of the ones that did really well. Or the videos that did really well, I should say. Can we see this? Yes, we can. I love this thing. I think it was D2 in that replay, but I ranked up to Champ 1 today, actually. Okay, cool. We'll see what we can figure out. I don't think I've analyzed a ones replay in a year. Yeah, I mean, it's not as entertaining for sure. Especially, like, I don't know, when you think about it in a competitive sense, like, replay analysis I think is really, really good for decision making and, like, game sense stuff. So that has to do with, like, rotations. Like, is this a good ball to go for? Or is it not? Ones doesn't have as much of that. It does have it a little bit. There's some smarts. There's some things you can do, positioning things you can do. But I don't know. Twos is just so much better. I know I messed up in mine, but also did good looking. But also did good. Looking to see what I could do better. Nice, Yeti. I'm excited to look at yours too. Oh, but what do you say, chat? You want to just jump into this one, huh? How are we all feeling? We ready? Also, I haven't acknowledged it. I hope you like the pegboard I put up here. Got my little schwa name tag, nameplate thingy, I guess. And I hung up my Oculus stuff, and the Funko Pops are on the edge. You can't really see them anymore, but it looks so clean in person. It's so nice. Very much love it. But yeah, just a side note, I had to talk about this. Less clutter, W. I know you, Q. I know you can't focus with all the clutter. So I got you, man. I got you. But anyhow, let's get into it, right? I forgot to grab my water. I'll do it after this replay. In this replay, we're going to be looking at our good friend here, Seeger. And he sent this ones replay in right around when he was a Diamond 2 player. Just looking for some tips why he can't rake up as fast as he'd like to. He says he's a, Champ 2? Champ 3 player in 2s. So, getting a little frustrated with the ones play. Let's see what we can do. Right off the rip, we have a really nice kickoff. He does try to turn it to the right. In general, when I see kickoffs like this, normally I see players side flip to this side. So it's weird seeing you side flip to this way. It all depends on what this guy is doing, really, on which way you flip. I, in general, like to flip like this, just because it's easier to push the ball this way. Besides that, the kickoff, very, very fast, very, very nice. I like it. But yeah, you see how you kind of flip the other way and you like went upfield? You definitely don't want to be upfield on a kickoff. You want to be behind the ball on your side of the field for the most part, pushing yourself towards boost. But it was inconsequential because you get back and almost get dunked, but we're good. Yeah, obviously you probably put this in the best spot possible, because if you would have put this any lower and any more to the left, I think you're getting dunked for the goal. So, worked out. This is ones, so you're going to get scored on. That's just how it goes. Yeah, nice control off the wall. Not fully committing to anything just yet. Getting back. We're in a shadow defense, which is good. A little awkward, right? So, yes, you want to be in shadow defense here, but you want to be in a spot where you can still challenge. The ball just gets pushed to you, and it's very awkward. It's not easy to challenge this. Almost get scored on. I'm trying to think of a better time for you to challenge this ball. You know, probably staying maybe a hair closer to it, so that way it's not so much space between where you and the ball are. Either way, I mean, it's an awkward spot. You're not expecting that kind of touch, that soft touch there. So, but good cutoff there. Your opponent passed it right to you, so that was great. I'm curious, what would you guys do put it in the comments, put it in the chat now. What would you have done in that last play? Very curious. Another good kickoff. We didn't flip, like, the wrong way, I think. I mean, it works out. We're not actually going to get to this boost, which is unfortunate. We're going to have to give up possession. Induce a challenge or a flick. You know, this is pretty good. I actually like that you forced him to do something. Just got to get a better spot to actually challenge the ball after it goes off the back wall. Thankfully, nothing comes of it. I should probably define what a better spot is. You know, I'd probably be ready for this. You know, as soon as we get to this point, we're inducing this. We know it's going off the back wall. Like, realistically, our options are go up the wall and cut this off, or wait for the ball to bounce out and play it that way. So what I would probably do if we're trying to do the second play, because we can't do the first one. We're never going to get to this ball before it gets onto the back wall, right? We just gotta, as you come, you need to turn your car out, field faster, so that we can cut this off. You kind of just kept turning it towards the net, and that's how you had this awkwardness, right? Where you're kind of floating. Overall, I mean, it's a tough spot. I mean, it's not a lot of players will be able to get to that ball anyways. It's ones, right? Ones is so difficult. The positioning, the defense, like, it is not an easy game to play. I like this play. Let's slow play it. Stay behind the ball. Mess up the wave dash, unfortunately. So now we're back in shadowing. So be careful when we're shadowing here. You don't want to open yourself up like this. So, ball's here. As we're shadowing, we want to make sure that we're always funneling this ball into a certain spot, right? Where we can attack it. So that means we kind of want to be almost slightly behind in a way where we can still catch up and cut the ball off, but we're not getting too far like where you are, where we open up another angle that your opponent can attack you with, right? Because once we get up to here and we're, you know, up this far, you open up your back to where Mr. Steel could cut you this way and then maybe shoot it. And now you also have to, you're overcommitting to this ball here, right? So you got to be careful. You don't want to give up all this space behind you that allow Mr. Steel to do something here. Obviously, we'll see how this play goes. See, that's where he goes. He goes there. It's safe because it's to the corner for the most part, but, you know, ideally we could funnel him a little easier if we just stay on his, like, back hip almost. So good goal, by the way, on the counter attack. Ooh, bad kickoff. And that's just going to be a goal. Let's talk about the kickoff then. So, I mean, your speed is great. You get there, but I guess he's faster to you to it. Just the way you're attacking this, right? Like, your nose of your car is, like, attacking this side of the ball. You're going through the ball like this. And he's just going through it dead in the middle, right? So, I mean, let's look at this more from, like, a fly perspective. Like, if you look at the angles that we're attacking this ball from, you're clearly going off to the right side of the ball. You're actually not driving to where the ball is currently. I know you're going to flip to the left and try to cover that ball, but, I mean, he's there much faster as well. So that's why you lost this kickoff, is because you're not actually behind the ball. If you were actually behind the ball here, and then you tried to flip to block it, you might not have had it go straight into your net. There might have been chances where he hits it first, then you hit it second, and it goes right behind him, right? So, must have been a very fast kickoff from Mr. Steel here to beat you that quickly. So, but just be cognizant of that when we're going for kickoffs. We want to make sure we're behind the ball, and it's like going for a solid 50, right? That's much better. Solid behind the ball, good 50. It just, you know, he ends up being faster to it again, and we get the kickoff goal, or he gets the kickoff goal. And realistically, in ones, I mean, kickoff goals are going to happen. If you do all the right steps, you should be fine. I'm assuming you messed that one up, but we're doing okay here. All right, good. I like hanging around. Playing in the corner is a little dangerous. Yeah, there's just nothing here. It's so awkward. Once the ball gets into the corner like this, like, it's so hard to make offense out of it. And you gotta be careful of any counterattacks. You do a good job of just kind of pressing the issue, but then bailing when it's, you know, convenient. Now we got space. I like that you cut it in field, and then, yeah, it's just a good, solid 50. I really like this play. I really, really like this play. We have plenty of time. Cut this ball in field, so let's watch it from our opponent's perspective here. He tries a fake challenge, but you know, you cross the field up. Now he's not shadowing anymore. This isn't shadow defense anymore because now you're just plowing right towards him. You end up going underneath them. he just kind of lets you do whatever, right? So this is where shadow defense is bad, or where we don't want our shadow defense to do, right? He kind of hangs out and just hangs out here. He just hangs out, and just lets all this happen, right? With our shadow defense, we're trying to funnel him into something, whereas as soon as they make a play, like they cut it up here, then we can strike, right? So where I would be looking to challenge is right here. I'd want to try to challenge him as he's trying to flip it over this way. Realistically, though, you know, this is totally fine too with how patient he's playing. I could see it going either way. We're trying to early challenge, get him as soon as that ball falls off this car, or, you know, we sit back like he is and just have a better 50. I mean, the 50 from the Mr. Stealth here is pretty up bad. So, kickoff was good there. Good save. Get the boost and get demoed. That's unfortunate. Good demo for Mr. Stealth. Demos in ones. If you can get them, man, you open up yourself into a lot of space. Good save. Good recovery too. This is dangerous for us, for the other team. For the other team. Okay, very risky play. I don't necessarily condone it just because it is, you know, it's ones. This is super risky. You know, if Mr. Stealth can get to this ball. But high risk, high reward, right? Get to the ball quickly. He had no idea. And then just a beautiful shot to play to score right off that. So, you gotta be okay with the risk you take in ones. Now, I don't know if this was a fake kickoff. Like, are you trying to fake him? Or you just didn't flip? If it was a fake, I'd say it's a bad fake because you're giving up ball and boost in your corner. Never a good trade-off. Good challenge. I like the use of the backboard here. I would also say, you know, the backboard was good, but I also want to bring up the point, too, of are we really afraid of anything that's going to be coming out of this corner that we need to be on the back wall to defend it? Like, especially this way. I probably would go for something on the ground. And as he pokes this ball out, like, because there's realistically going around the corner like this, you know, yes, you going on the wall stops any doomsy dishes, you know, where he just lets the ball slowly roll and go into the net. So you can stop them by being on the wall already. But realistically, like, is he, you know, he's not going to just not touch this ball. And you'll have plenty of time to drive on the ground and then go up and cut that off. I like the idea of just staying on the ground. And then as he hits this out and dribbles it down the other side of the field, just chase behind him. And take the ball away from him when he eventually gets up possession. Like, it's just not scary what he's doing there. So I wouldn't full commit off the wall and then, you know, have to recover back. Good, I like the patience. Let's get a good dribble here. Oh, dribble bump. I like it. That's a good play. That's a great play. You have a lot of options here. As soon as this ball comes off like this, we have so many options. So many options. He is basically, you know, taking the L here. He's going to have to defend this somehow. You have so many options. You cut this in field. Try to take a power shot. You can dribble it like you did and then maybe get a flick. Or you can do what you did, which I really like. Take a touch towards your net and then go for the demo. All great plays that could happen in this scenario. And this is where ones is just so good for training your mechanics, right? How often in a twos match do you get this kind of scenario? Probably what? Maybe once a game, twice a game? And ones, it's every play, right? You get to practice these things that are going to come in handy and be like those critical moments in twos and threes. Every play, basically. All right. So, we got some good pursuit there. It's risky here, right? It's risky. We take our touch, you know, it's just not a lot there. You do a good job of not fully committing to anything, though. And you kind of chase behind where the ball is. in general, I don't love this rotation just because of the fact that, like, if Mr. Stealth doesn't completely, like, whiff on this, you know, pre-flip here, he's just going to push the ball to the middle and play it right past you, right? So, like, chasing the ball from behind is never really great. It works out in this case because your opponent whiffed. So I'd just say maybe be cautious. I'm loving that you're mixing up, by the way, your offense. You're not just doing flicks. You're not just doing, like, air dribbles, anything like that. You're mixing up power shots, dribble bumps, stuff like that. It's a diamond rank. Good. Just trying to get the ball moving. You thought he was challenging you, but ended up wasn't. That's okay. Nothing wrong with an early flick. Ooh, nice. Then we wait for the whiff, and then, oh, that sucks. You got to touch on that. This is exactly what we want when we're, you know, ball hawking, waiting for something to happen. We smell blood in the water, we go, but he just so happens to get a touch on it, unfortunately. And yeah, that's just a good counterattack goal. There's literally nothing wrong with what you did. That is exactly what every player will do. It's just unfortunate. They had a really nice, really nice touch. Love this kickoff. You reckon? I love the adaptation you have. You know, you don't have to do the same thing every time in once, just because that's how you trained it or whatever. You should have multiple ways to do things. We've seen Seeger get basically dusted on a few kickoffs here. And what does he do? Mixes in a slow kickoff, but he doesn't even flip into it. He does a single jump kickoff so that he can wave dash and go attack this ball immediately. And almost leads to a goal. If he was just a hair on the left of this ball, he would have scored this. He came around this corner and he just needs to, like, come around this corner and just be, like, right here instead, and then because then you're kind of dunking this guy's angles too. But he just got, like, a hair inside on it and just pushes it high. Let him have a chance at it. But, you know, oh man, I'm surprised he didn't go for it. Oh, damn. Okay. But yes, you don't have to do the same thing. We should mix it up in ones, keep our opponents on our toes. So, Sigurd, if you're a Champ 3 player in 2s, and, you know, obviously, you have a lot of good foundational stuff, I say it's tough. You're up 1 goal, so you don't need to score. But man, I'm surprised you didn't send this. It's probably for the best, because you are only up 1 goal. We don't want to give up a free one. But man, I'm shocked you didn't send that and just try to double tap that. I think you could have done it. But also, high risk, right? You're only up 1 goal. You don't need to do that. So the play you went for is totally fine. You do gotta, if you're gonna go for this one, you do have to put this on net with, like, some power. You can't just pop it up again and then, like, be indecisive if you're gonna go or not. Like, you know, if you're gonna go for this play, just be a little bit more snappy, a little bit more confident in yourself. You could definitely have scored that. I don't see any reason why you couldn't have. Going for a demo? Oh, okay. Now can we get the soft doomsy? Oh, unfortunate. Tried to. And then just a nice air dribble from our opponents. That's tough. I mean, it's just that small margin of error, right? We tried to get the doomsy. We couldn't. We flipped. We end up on our hood. And then, yeah, just a simple air dribble from Mr. Stealth here is all he needs. Now, could we have maybe saved this, is what I'm trying to see here. The recovery was pretty bad, right? We got back. No, I don't think you could have. Maybe if you went straight back in a very straight line, you could have, but that's a tough one. I think he got you on that. Same strategy as before. The wave dash doesn't go out in our favor, but that's okay. Ooh, we gotta get that boost. Alright, good. We got it. We have control. Let's just keep this up here close.
Have a Civ just followed.
Oh, and okay. Thank you, Havoc. Havoc. Thank you, Havoc. I appreciate you, man. Very all-in play here. We're going for the ground to air dribble bump, I believe. Very risky play, right? I mean, high risk, high reward. Dude plays it off the freaking post and then scores it like that. That is just, I mean, that's just unfortunate. It's a very risky play, right? You're going all in basically if you're doing that. So, you know, you just got to accept that. Oh, but he fluffs the kickoff, so we take it. We take those wins. Tie that back up. Very good, very good. So we're all tied up. 14 seconds left. Yeah, this kickoff is very important. So we do get the ball, no boost. You know, just be careful being this close. You know, we definitely don't want him to get over us. All right, good. We go into overtime. There wasn't anything threatening there, so I liked your positioning. Oh, big kickoff. Okay. Love switching this up in overtime. And boom. Dust him. He's nowhere to be seen. Let's go. Let's look at this guy's perspective here. Like, where is he? He's just chasing you. He's so confused. Beautiful play, Seeger. Honestly, so nice. And he's gone. I love the adaptation. Just how many different things you tried during this game is just so nice to see. Like, keep working all those different angles, trying to be smarter than the guy. Havoc has a really good point here. When you're close to the net, flicking the ball is probably your better option. Just be careful not to boomer it off the back wall. And if you're super close, don't utilize like front flips as much with your flicks. Try side flips, because if you front flick into your really close at your opponent's goal, you're more likely to fall into their goal versus if you front flip. Versus if you side flip, I feel like the ball kind of stays a little lower in general, and you don't end up in their net. You can kind of push your momentum to the side and have a better time recovering. So something I like that advice from Havoc. So I'm stealing it. Thank you. Definitely something to work on. More of those flicks in that closer range. 50s have been very good. I think, yeah, I like the 50s. You know, there's maybe some small decision-making things that you kind of made up for with just general mechanics and just, you know, very smart game sense stuff. I think the biggest thing is just some of the kickoff stuff. Some of the kickoff stuff was a little weird, I think. The flipping to, I feel like, the wrong way, but that is okay. I mean, as long as you can find a way to get behind that ball and be solid, you know, you can flip whichever way you want, really. For the most part, I'll say. But overall, really good Seeger. I feel like there's one more thing I want to tell you, but now I'm blanking. Yeah, just keep up with understand the high risk, high reward stuff, right? A lot of times those, the air dribbles at really close range, they're all in place, right? So understand that that's how counterattacks can happen. Although, you got to be aggressive sometimes, because sometimes it pays off, which you saw. So I'll stop rambling there. Hopefully this replay helped you out, Seeger. I really appreciate the replay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I haven't been good at flicks, so I never used to do them. Never used to do them, but I've been practicing. Good, and that's all you need to do. Just practice. Shabam, hello, what's up, man? Yeah, Seeger, it was a great replay, I think. I think it really showcased like what you're good at, some of the things that maybe you need help with. In general though, it's like it's ones, so it's hard because yeah, I can go back. I can go back to that queue. It's hard because like in ones you're by yourself. So the smallest mistakes that like in twos, if you made that mistake, it wouldn't have been a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, it all matters. I think it was a little earlier than this. Where was it? I think it was right around here. Oh, he was on the other side of the field. I go over here. I think. I'll try to find it. You think it was before the first goal? That early? Yes, right here. So this is the one. Good call, Q. Yeah, this is the play. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. He's so far away from the back wall. There really isn't. It wouldn't go all the way there. It's just so tough. I don't know. Do you just take the L and just like slow play this more, or anticipate this better and try to keep your momentum? Like, yeah, this is the most awkward play I've ever seen in my life. Cause like I don't know what you do. Like what? This is very awkward. It almost results in a goal. I would just create space and shallow. To be honest, that's the best thing to do. Yeah, just kind of take your L. Like, you know, you definitely shouldn't. You know, if you're gonna go for it, you can't like miss it like that. But yeah, it's tough. Just keep backing off and kind of have to take your L, or try to keep momentum. Maybe like don't hit the brakes and stop completely. Just keep your momentum, and we'll see if you did that. Then you're just gonna get the ball played past you. Yeah, you just gotta keep shadow defending. Stay back. I think what we need to do is give Mr. Stealth credit, because this touch and catch off the sidewall here was actually very sneakily nasty. Like, he was complete control of this. He knew Seeger couldn't get to this in this position, and you know, it actually worked out really well for him. He almost scored too. So I don't know. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Oh, what do we have here? Damn, Braystar's not even playing ranked this season. Yeah, thanks for the advice on that one, Havoc. I appreciate that. I think you're 100% right. Take your L. So I want to do Yeti's replay next. Just because it's in a little weirder format. Alright. This looks good. Go back over here. Yeah, thanks for the replay analysis. I'll hang around a little bit more before I go to bed. Sounds good, Ziger. But yeah, just thank you again. I hope I can help you out. But, you know, sometimes once is hard. Once is always hard. I feel like I'll say it to the day I die. No problem. I'm also getting into coaching right now, so it's good to get different perspectives. Of course, yeah. Of course, man. All right. So, next replay is going to be for Yeti. I got to head out. I'm tired. See ya. Q, you have a great night. Actually, no. Have a spectacular night. We'll catch you later, man. I don't know why I'm so extra. What the hell? Thanks, man. I appreciate you. All right. Can we still see this? Beautiful. I want to make sure. Now you can see my dirty little secrets. Look at this. Behind the scenes. I'm going to go grab a water real quick, and then we'll get into this replay. Alrighty. That's that good stuff. Yeti, what rank are you in this replay? Are you plat now? How do I get the chance to send in more replays? Great question, Seeger. Obviously, so I'll lay it out for anybody who hasn't heard it yet. I like to do the first replay for free. So, if you join the Discord, link in the description on YouTube, exclamation Discord for Twitch. You get a link to the Discord, head to the coaching section, drop a replay in there. So you've gotten to that part. After that, I ask that people sub either on Twitch or become a member on YouTube. That way I, am keeping fresh replays, new people coming through and making sure that they get their replays, as well as giving people a chance to have follow-ups that are kind of more high priority, because I do a lot of Twitch sub replays. Like our friend Yeti here is actually a frequent sub. So yeah, that's the way. I hate to ask for money essentially, but that's kind of what it is. So just to be transparent with you. Gold 3 div 4, plat 1 div 1 2. Okay, so I'm gonna say your plat, because that looks better in a thumbnail. No, I'm just kidding. That's a shitty thing to say, but yeah, kind of true though. All right. Yeah, you want an Xbox One S or what? What are you gonna play on your PC? That's what I really need to know. When's the PC replay coming in from you? It's service rendered? Oh. It's service rendered. I'm not sure what that means. Uh-oh. Don't look. Dirty little secrets. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's right here. Damn. Xbox X for the money. Oh, I got you. Service rendered. Got you. That was embarrassing. I thought that YouTube died though, so I was gonna go check on that. That's fine. I didn't show off anything too personal, so we're okay. Well, what do you say, chat? You want to get into this one? It's service rendered, but as soon as it's built, got you. Well, good luck. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. You're gonna literally go up a rank. You're literally gonna have to go up a rank. It's pay to win. Straight up pay to win. Okay. Here we go. For this replay, we're getting a little update from our good friend Yeti. He subbed on Twitch, so we're going to check out his 1v1 replay. In this replay, he's right around plat. So this should be a nice, instructive one for everybody. We'll get into it. Sorry for the weird format. Had to get sent through Xbox, I don't even know what you call this, Xbox service or something, like an Xbox thing. So, good thing we got the boost. I like the idea. Unfortunately, we got demoed. Good challenge on our own side of the field. Get that touch. Yeah, so yeah, right now we're just trying to keep control, trying to figure out, everything with that. I mean, it's a good goal. I mean, you just kept control. Play the ball to the side. Able to get it around the defender. Kickoff was a little... for the kickoff here, we want to be really careful. We should ideally, before we are hitting the ball, we should be landed so that we can flip. We don't want to fly into the ball and be on top of it, because that's when, if we're ever, not flipping into this and we're just flying into it, more often than not, you're going to bounce off it and go basically on the other side of the map. So it's just not an effective way to go for kickoffs like that. And it also just puts you in a worse spot than you should be. Alright, we're closing the gap. Oh, we gotta fully commit to this challenge, though. Right, so... Did I just go forward? So, going for this kickoff. Have that. And then... we just gotta commit. We can't just drive at this and let him play it past us. This isn't a fake challenge because... you're just too close. If we're trying to fake challenge, I'd probably be starting turnaround right here. And also to add to that, I'm probably not fake challenging in my side of the field. I'm going to challenge people. I think that's just better. And you also have to set up fake challenges. Like this, we're 50 seconds into this replay, into this game in total time. We're only 30 seconds into actual game time. Like, you got to set up the fake challenge. So you gotta go and early challenge them once or twice. Thankfully, we're able to play it to the side, but yeah, just a little too risky, a little too overcommittal for no reason. And then just a good counterattack. Perfect example of ones. Hello, yeah. So good ones goal there. Weird lag. He just straight up beat you to that one. So I mean that's tough. Good demo. Got back just in time. I'd probably say get back a little sooner, but I mean, it worked out. And then he went for boost. Fatal mistake. Never, ever, 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 ever. If you get demoed, don't just assume, our friend here, very hard to see, don't just assume after you come back that you have free reign to go get boost. You kind of have to assess what's happening out here first. If I'm 0 and I come in and I see Yetis just barreling down this way, I'm grabbing little boost pads and I'm protecting my net. It doesn't matter how much boost you have if you get scored on. So I think that's Zero's fatal error there. He put himself way out of position trying to get boost. Good goal from Yeti though. Alright, good kickoff. Let's not go up the sidewall so much. Let's be a little bit more efficient here. Ones is all about efficiency, man. So we get this. Let's get this boost, and let's start turning immediately. Let's not go up the wall here. Going up the wall, you're just killing so much time, that you could be, spending, maybe cutting this play off, getting closer to 0, see what's going to happen, or protecting our net. So I'd say immediately getting this boost, turn. Don't go up the wall. We don't need to. We're efficient. We can turn quick. In general here, with this positioning as we're coming up, I like closing the gap here for the most part. Close the gap. This guy's struggling to dribble this, and we can see that. So we're fine getting close. But let's not assume the best case scenario here. We're kind of assuming the best case scenario, driving to the middle of the field, waiting for 0 to just let this ball keep going out here. Maybe he'll play it out here to us, right? Let's play the more realistic angle here and get over on this side and be ready for this ball to come back this way. Or if 0's like, oh crap, Yeti's over here, I'm going to play it to the middle now. We can easily turn like this and cut that off. What we're doing here is we're kind of not covering the first option that 0 has, and he's just going to take it. We're kind of covering his second option. So, his second option is playing that to the middle. His first option is, I'm going to try to skirt this up the side wall because I'm flat, I'm just going to go straight. So we're kind of playing that second option when we should try to stop the first one and get ready to play the second one. So, just a food for thought. Because you get so far upfielded to the side. So, oh, Shabam, thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate that. Oof, good. Nah, lucky save. Lucky save. Very nice, though. You had a good angle of pursuit here. It was just, let's go back a little bit more. So we get the boost. Oh, we went back a little far. I just want to watch this fully here. So, when you cut this off, when we cut this off, this is also part of that play, right? We didn't cut. We went too far. Now we pinched it downfield. And Zero, for some reason, takes a touch. He just should have just shot this and scored it. But then, able to get the touch, blast the guy out of the net. I don't know. That was sick. I like it. Probably not the most efficient thing, but it works, right? For right now. At least you're getting back in time and having a good angle to go to save the ball, actually. This is just, you know, there's a lot to unpack on this one. So, right here with the flip into the sidewall, there's something we could do better, I think. So, I think I rewinded too much, but right here with this ball, let's drive into this ball, because we know that our opponent is over here somewhere, right? We just watched him fly this way. What we need to do, instead of flipping into this ball, we just need to drive into it. Use a little boost, use some of the 71 boost, drive into this ball, and hit it right around here on the wall. Because if you can hit it right here on the wall, it's going to bounce straight out, and we can get behind it, because we drove, we didn't flip, and we can have a really fast counterattack, right? Instead, what we do is we have this flip that pushes the ball upfield, that's pushing it to the corner, which isn't going to be a huge threat, really. We generally want to keep the ball out of our opponent's corner, because that's where it's just the safest for them, you know? And then we have 4 boosts. The half flip didn't work out, and then we missed this boost, and then it's over from there, basically. Like, as soon as we missed that boost, it was done. I would argue as soon as we allowed this dribble, oh, it messed the half flip up. That's kind of when it was over, because he's had to drive it straight there. So, that was a tough one. We basically gave Zero that goal. Alright. What do we got? Ball's in the corner, so there's not much. Oh, you could have probably went for a Doomsy. I probably would have hung... Like, I know, I mean, I'm champ, so I probably would have hung around on the back wall a little bit more and try to get a Doomsy, possibly, or just threaten one at least, and then drive off. But I definitely wouldn't assume... I don't know. I heard him jump. I can hear him jump with my headset, so I wouldn't go for this ball here. Just because it puts you way out of position. And it's risky, and I mean, it was too slow, frankly. Ooh, so when we have free hits like this, we need to make them more threatening. So this is something I talked about a lot, Yeti specifically, in our like 2v2 coaching thing that we did. When we have a free attempt at this ball, like this is a free shot. This is basically, you can do whatever you want to this ball. What we need to do is be more threatening with it. If we're just going to throw it away and hit it hard, we need to be hitting it hard either on the net or above it on the back wall here. That way, we're forcing Zero to make a play. If we just, you know, hit this to the sidewall or to the corner, we're kind of wasting the fact that we have a free touch, a free hit, right? You know, we want to do basically anything but that. Even taking a small touch and trying to get a power shot, totally valid play. Probably something I would do. Small touch, flick, something I would try as well. I'd also just drive into this ball and blast it off the back wall and try to get a rebound. Equally good idea. So what we don't want to do is throw away a free ball, right? We kind of threw it away. There wasn't really an angle. There wasn't nothing we could have done with it, really. Alright, so now we're just trying to keep possession. Just be a little careful. You're just getting a little squirrely, a little wily here, you know? And then we overextend. So we're overextending with this play. You know, we had the bad recovery. Let's go back a little farther. So, you know, we get this touch. We're flying. We're trying to go get this ball. We whiff. Firstly, that's the bad thing probably there. And then, yeah, with that whiff, we overextend, and it's an easy goal for Zero. If you want to keep pressure, sometimes you don't have to touch the ball. You just need to leave the ball in their half and be threatening and be close to it. That one you tried to keep pressure and you just kind of went too fast and you whiffed. And then, obviously, Zero was able to get behind you and get a free goal. So, you know, understanding that pressure can also happen without having the ball. Well, let's unpack this one a little bit. So, good kickoff. Great kickoff. You got the ball going over this way. Realistically, let's just get boost. Let's get this boost pad and maybe this one. Or let's get this one and then turn and get this one and then come at the ball like this. Right now, you just kind of have to accept, like, cool, I just got a really good kickoff, but my positioning is bad. So there really isn't much I can do with this. You kind of went the opposite way, right? You're kind of, the way you're going, you know, the net is over here, and the way you're turning is like giving you no angle to actually be threatening and touch the ball towards the net. So that's why I'm talking more angles like this way around the other outside of the ball, so that we can push this ball once it gets to over here towards the net, right? So with your positioning, and then you back way up, like, it just all feels super awkward, where it's like just maybe just rotating back, you know, rotating to the midfield, getting boost. It just seems like a safer, more clean play. You don't have to panic here and flip like this. You have a really nice control. You don't have to boost either. You can just vibe, drive into this ball, boost when you need to keep up with it. But yeah, just learning that bits of control there is going to save you, make you more efficient. Because look how much boost you used here, just trying to keep control of this ball. Like you're at 100 here. We're at 74 now. We flip. Now we, you know, bring this ball back here. We're fluttering our boost. We're using more. We're using more to get around it. Zero isn't even near you, and you use nearly 74 boost just to get the ball moving upfield, right? It's incredibly inefficient. And then we have no boost and have to basically throw away possession. So working on that control, I mean, it's super important. I mean, you don't waste so much boost with that. And then yeah, this is a nice counterattack. So there's a lot of little things like that, I think, going on here. We already talked about the kickoff, and that's a great example of why we want to be flipping in our kickoffs. It just keeps your car in a better spot. Oh, own goal? No, almost. Good challenge. I like the aggressiveness. Something you could have done here that a lot of plats don't think about is actually don't take a shot. Don't think about taking a shot in this scenario. Think about getting a really strong 50. Think about, I'm not letting this ball go past me. Don't think about, I'm trying to get the ball past him. Completely different trains of thought. If you're thinking about how I want to hit this ball really hard past him, you're more likely to be underneath the ball trying to chip it or hit it upwards towards the net. If you think about getting a 50, you're going to be hitting the ball right square in the middle, maybe slightly high, and you're going to be able to keep pressure much easier. But we get there really fast, we try to hit it past him, and we actually hit it into him, and it ends up going behind us. So, it's very hard, especially on the goal line, where you're like, oh, there's the goal, I gotta score it. Like, if he's behind there, like, ready, and you're gonna be a 50, focusing on just, you know, getting that 50 and being strong will keep pressure, and eventually will lead to a goal. Good defensive position. I actually want to rewatch that because I was talking. I want to make sure I see this appropriately. So, get the little boost pads. We missed a few, but we're going for them. That's good. And then with this rotation back, you know, we could just get here and then just drive like this. We don't need to come straight in here, drift, go into the net, and then go. Like, it should be more efficient. You know, get here, slow down a little bit, go like this. Just a little bit more efficient. But right here, beautiful defense on the goal line, ready to attack this front post. 0 boost, so let's try to never flip off the wall in ones with 0 boost. It's going to take you forever to get to the ground, and then you have no momentum, so it's going to take you forever to get back up to speed. So just be very, very careful when you decide to do that. Good control. Let's not be too crazy. We don't want to hit to the middle right now. Now we do, because now we're attacking. Right, so let's go over that for a sec. We're defending. If we're ever defending a position or a ball, we want the ball in our corner or in a corner, because it's just going to kill time. It's not going to be so dangerous. So right here, we have an opportunity to hit the ball to the middle on defense. We should never do it, especially in ones. We don't have a teammate. So let's never hit this ball to the middle. Let's just let this ball stay behind us and keep it towards the sidewall. But now that we get out here and we're attacking because we're on the opponent's side of the field, this is when we get to the ball to the middle. Now it's time to get the ball to the middle and make something super threatening. Crossed him up a little bit, had a little chip over him. It's exactly what I want you to do. So. Tough here. Attack that. You tried to, so. And then we just get another free goal. So yeah, taking your free goals is huge. So good for you, Yeti. And I think that was it. That was basically the replay. So I think there's a lot of great things, Yeti. You definitely have improved since we first came in. I think Havoc said it earlier in chat. You're a lot faster. You're 100% a lot faster than what you were. I still think control is a big thing. We need to have better control. And with control, better boost management. You know, we had that scenario where we're just trying to get the ball moving upfield, and we wasted 70 boost doing that. So, you just gotta, you know, get that control and learn the control. Learn just like some general, like, you know, the time when you could have just hit the ball off the sidewall and had it pop out, and it was easy counterattack. Just little things like that. You don't always have to flip into the ball. You don't always have to shoot it. Just little smarter things that'll just kind of come with playing. But I would say the big thing is boost control and patience. Boost control, patience, and control. Control of the ball. So, thank you, Yeti. I really appreciate it, man. Seeger, have a great night, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully that replay helps you out. He FF'd? Yep, okay, I figured. Boost control and patience. Yeah, boost control and patience. Shabam, hey, can I get a replay analysis? Yes, yes you can. Especially, so, thank you so much for becoming a member on YouTube. You're the first member on the YouTube channel. So, congratulations and welcome. So Shabam, I need you to head to the description of this live stream. Head to the Discord. Drop the replay in the coaching section and tell me that you're Shabam and you're claiming your YouTube member replay analysis, and drop the replay file there, and I'll put you in a queue. You'll most likely be featured next stream. So, or next week's stream. Thank you, sir. Of course, Yeti. Thank you for sending another one, and thank you for supporting the stream, man. Let's stop showing this off for all to see. So, beautiful. No, that was awesome. Wow, I feel honored. I feel honored. Honestly, no, I really, really appreciate the member, dude. Like, that's crazy to me. So, I didn't think we'd have, I didn't think we'd ever get a member on YouTube, to be honest. All right. Now we're back on the YouTube side. We'll probably do koalas next. Whoa, is that his? Are they all ones replays today? I have a motherboard on the way. Oh, okay. Hopefully it makes my PC work. Yeah, man, I hope so too. I wish I could help you more, but yeah, I'm not good with computers like that. Bro, this is his camera settings. He's so close to the car. That's crazy. Shabam, by the way, let me know if you need any more help with like figuring that out, or let me know if you figured it out. So I make sure I get you what you paid for. So this is Koala too. His camera settings are a little close, but at least they're a little better. Just wanted to watch the first bit of this. Okay, we're gonna have a fun replay, I think. Let me go back and see what Koala kind of said about his replay he sent in. Tommy Gonks! What's up, my brother? My brother? How are you? Oh, let's actually look at this replay. He sent 2 in. If he has a 2's replay, I'm probably going to do that one instead. Just because I think it'll get him more value. Let's check that out, chat. Let's check this out. See if we can find Koala's other replay quick. He must get a reset in it. Holy shit. Okay, they're both 1s. So we'll actually do the other one because golly, that's a long replay. We'll do this one. This one's much more normal, I think. So chat, we all doing okay still? We all still here? We all still okay? I think I might jump right into this one. We're making some good time tonight. Excuse me. Yes, sir, he says. That's all I need. That's all I needed right there, Yeti. Let us get into this one. In this replay, we have our friend from Down Under, Koala. He said he is a Plat 1, Peak 1's player, which I watched the first play of this and I don't believe it, but it's a really nice play. Spoiler alert. But no, just looking for some 1's advice. He says he has terrible positioning, but I guess we'll see what we can see and try to help him out as much as we can. So right off the rip, I love the kickoff. Very, very fundamental. Good control to the side, and then right here, guys, is like the Schwa sub classic. If you're a sub to this YouTube channel, you actually hit things like this all the time at once. I mean, what can you say? It's just a very, very nice air dribble. Very, very fundamental. Nothing too flashy, but I mean, it got the job done, right? So we have another opportunity here. Going for another air dribble, I guess. I don't love this play. We need to... Great, Shabam, thank you. We need to be a little bit more aggressive on this one. This guy is just giving us so much space. It's time to just take a power shot, I think. I think an air dribble is too slow. I think it lets this guy get into the play. You know, so there's times to slow down and do an air dribble because it's positionally a better play. And there's times like this where let's just take a power shot. Let's get up there. Don't let this ball bounce like this and get a shot on net or a double tap or something, right? Get this ball moving quickly towards their net. I get the idea of trying to shadow defend here because that's what you're kind of trying to do. But you can't get this close. You can't let the blue opponent here close that gap and close the space, right? We need to be much farther downfield than that. So just much too close. I would definitely have been a lot farther away. Alright, very neutral kickoff. Looks like Yeah, just trying to cut him off, but with zero boost, like realistically, we just need to run away. We need space when we have zero boost so that we can react to this. The closer we are, I mean, the closer we are and we're facing that way, and like if we're shadow defending, we're facing towards our net, like in this scenario. If we're ever facing the same direction as this guy, space is our friend because we need time to turn and do what we need to do. If we're facing this way, though, obviously being closer is much better because we can actively turn quickly these directions and attack this ball. Right now, if we're both facing the same way, this ball can go a lot of different ways, and it's going to take us a lot longer to fully adjust. So, something to think about there. So in shadow defense, we want more space. And you just cut too quickly, and yeah, got the goal scored on you. Hi, helped me a lot with you, from your vids. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, so I knew he was gonna fake. I knew he was gonna fake. Both of them faked. So now we kind of just have to take the L because he's quicker to it. Good. Close the gap. Honestly, be more aggressive. Be more aggressive here. Just take this ball away from him. So you do a fairly good job here. It's a little awkward. Ako taco. Was that how it goes? Was that the old saying? It's a little awkward, right? So, I mean, obviously, you don't want to get this far in the net either. We should probably be back here so that we can move forward to protect this shot. But as we see this guy kind of begin to cut to the right here, as we see him start cutting to the right here, he starts to lose the ball. I just say, just giga challenge him. Be a Chad, challenge his butt. Don't let him have the opportunity to just flick the ball past you, right? Oh, he passed it to you. That was nice. What a nice guy. Very good. I mean, good position. Guy did throw the ball right to you. So we'd like to see that. Good kickoff for the blue side. So we're going to have to get that boost. And then, yeah, we got to get there. We got to anticipate this a little bit better. Like, you know, we got to recognize this guy's going to haul ass and blast this ball around. We need to be like, maintain that supersonic and need to cut this ball off and get this ball out of here. We can't let this just fly and, you know, hang out in front of our own net. You know, a little bit more urgency with that play. 42 boost, so we don't want to go off the wall and do anything crazy. Good touch to the side. It's a little heavy. A little bit heavy. So we don't, you know, you kind of boost and push it really hard. Much softer touch would have been better, just to keep possession. And then, yeah, just good positioning here to get this ball away, honestly. You're able to get to it first, get the boost, and then, yeah, we're smell blood, attack. It is a plat 1v1, yes. We're going for another, oh, we're going for a flip reset, okay. Decide to go off of it, which is fine, because I would say that's the smart play. We do have, as soon as we get to this ball, we have 58 boost, 50. You know, it's enough probably to do it if we're super efficient. But right around here with 27, like, it's an all-in play. Better to bail. Live to fight another day. Don't want to get a goal scored on us immediately. So, yep, we need that boost. So I think you slow your momentum down too much when it comes to shadowing, right? Like, yes, you want to slow play it so that we're not getting too far in front of him and then he gives options to go behind us. Definitely don't want that. But we also don't want to slow down our car so much that we have to waste so much boost or potentially not even have the time to get back up to speed. If we're ever in a spot where we need to slow down, going vertical would probably be best. Just keep going upfield. Because eventually, I mean, if we both keep driving upfield, he's going to have to shoot it at some point and have the ball leave him, and that's when we attack, right? What we don't want to do is like stop at this point in the midfield. And I mean, if he just flicked it, like we're never getting up in speed and time to protect our net. So if we want to slow down and not get too far infield, just go straight up the field towards your goal and eventually just funnel and push that ball to the side as our opponent makes the play. So 0 boost, low boost position scenario here. Just keep this ball tight. We're not going to realistically dust this guy, so staying behind him or just doing a very low committal play so we can recover in time would be good. You got to be getting little boost pads here, by the way. You know, you lined it up good. You get that little boost pad, and then you get this one, and then you just like turn and like score. Like, make sure you get all those little boost pads. It's gonna make this save a little easier. You have a bad habit too of stopping your momentum. Like right here, our momentum is basically stopped completely. So now we have to waste time to generate that speed back up to get to this. You gotta find a way, and that could be, you know, not pressing all the way down on your accelerator, whatever stick or trigger that is. You don't have to push all the way down. You can push halfway down and still keep moving forward. But you just can't stop your momentum here, because if he does shoot that ball onto net, you're never going to have the speed to get back up to it in time. So that's purely a timing issue. You just got to time coming into this play better. Like probably... It's tough. I'd probably start cutting it off earlier. Very hard, very nuanced. So just, it's a timing issue. You definitely don't want to stop your momentum completely. Alright. I don't love the idea of just bashing the ball straight out to the middle like this. Very risky. But you know, he misses. You're kind of in a spot where you could have saved it if need be. Going for another air dribble. Oh, that was pretty nice. Good bit of control here. We do get a little fortunate, I think, that he kind of stopped his momentum. So this is why stopping your momentum is bad. Let's watch this guy's perspective. Also, by the way, hate his camera settings. Terrible camera settings. But right here, we stopped his momentum. He jumps up. He's not defending anything, you know. And then as he tries to get back to that speed he was just at, he's already dusted and it's too late. So a great example of why we don't want to stop our momentum completely. We always want to have a little bit of forward momentum at all times. Right, yep, so this is an audio cue we gotta listen for. As you wait for this demo here, we get this ball passed. You know, I can hear him in my left ear. He's right behind us. Now I hear him in our right ear, so I hear him getting closer. And if I hear that car getting closer to me, immediately a demo. So, you know, it's unfortunate. It is in his half of the field, so it's very effective. It's hard to dodge, hard to see coming. But, you know, there's audio cues we can listen for. We can hear him coming after us, and we can probably dodge those. Alright, good control. Oh, try to go for our own bump. Didn't quite work out. Oof, oof, oof. So, as soon as this ball gets up behind us like this, we need a half flip. We cannot, like, Y-turn, 3-point turn out of this. Like, we need a half flip out of here. It is just too risky. Yeah, good decision not going for it. Very high ball. I mean, we don't have to do much. It's not super threatening. Just stay behind it. Yeah, he backed off too. Again, another air dribble. Like, it's worked so far, but like, you gotta mix it up. You can't just air dribble everything. And then, yeah, you should have been a little bit more urgent for that boost, because that boost would have been very nice to have. Good early challenge, though. You gotta mix these up. We've been playing pretty passive, pretty slow. A lot of the other plays, we just went back and shadow defended, right? This one, we took it to him, and he wasn't ready. So, I really like that. Get around this ball. Oh, let's be a little bit sharper with this, right? So we get this. Let's take this angle, drift, and cut this ball to the middle, right? We don't need to take this ball to the corner. We could probably get around that, drift it, and at least hit it off the low back wall so we can have a shot attempt. Now we dribble it around the corner, and maybe we can do something cool, or, you know, get the ball saved. It's kind of where that is. Jake, you better be paying attention at school. So I'm glad you got D3 with my tips. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Good 50. Let's play a little deeper here. Like, we're just, we get this ball off the back wall. Realistically, like, if we think about what's happening with this play, with the ball going here, him here, I don't see in a world, especially at Platt here in ones, where this ball is just going to, like, gingerly fall down here, and our positioning here is good. I'd much rather see us get deeper so that we have at least a run up at what's going to happen here. Right now, we're just too far underneath the ball. Like, nothing really is going to come of it unless we can get back in the middle of the field more and have a run up towards the ball. It's all about that angle. All right. So yeah, we're just going to have to give up possession here. Unfortunately, we need boost desperately. We do get it. We are up a goal, so we can just waste a bunch of time. Yeah, we don't need to attack this guy. Oh, we got to be a little bit more patient. We have to use our audio cues here, guys. You know, we can't see him anymore. I mean, I don't know why we're flicking so early. So, we can see him. Now he's gone. And you can see the little boost. You can see the little bit of boost right here. All these clues have me indicating that he's kind of on the midfield going this way. I don't think there's an immediate danger where an immediate flick was warranted. I think we could have kept dribbling a little bit. Or maybe just set up a better flick that's more powerful. We kind of set up like an emergency flick. Like, oh shoot, he's challenged me. I gotta go. Like, we didn't need to do that. Nice touch. Get that boost, and let's vibe. We have 40 seconds. We really just need to kill time. We don't need to score. Send up another flick. Again, early. The flicks are a little weak. We need to get better positioning with these flicks. You know, the ball, you're just so far with the ball on top of you. Right here. Let me try to show where it is. You know, you get the ball, like, realistically, the ball is basically right on top of your car, and then the flick you go for, like, pops the ball up higher, and then it flips your car, you know? And that's just because the ball is on top of your car, so as you go to jump once to get your flip going, you're popping the ball up, and as you go through the flip, you actually don't gain any more height, but the ball has. So then you flip, and you just go forward, and the ball kind of just stays above you. You gotta get that ball more on the front of your car, so when you jump, you actually push the ball forward a little bit, and then the flip launches the ball forward. With this front flip flick that we're trying, at least. Hard to show with the angle we had, but all right. Yes, attack this. Yeah, be patient. We don't need to do much here. All right, we're shadowing again, and then they're on an early challenge, which he wasn't ready for. So, yeah, we mixed in another early challenge. We haven't seen our friend here in blue really set up a good dribble that I would be afraid of. So, an early challenge here. Beautiful. Well timed. So, that's up 2 goals now. We basically have the game sealed. We just cannot give up a quick kickoff goal, which we don't. Very nice. Get that. Oh, we didn't get the boost, which is unfortunate. But he kind of flips up his counter, and then right now it's just kill time. Like, he could even score at this point and we'd be totally fine. Yeah, just don't touch the ball. We end up winning. So, a lot of good things. I think you're very mechanical and very quick and good in the air. Like, anytime the ball was in the air, I felt very comfortable with what you were doing. Is when the ball is on the ground and we're trying to do a flick, we're trying to do some sort of dribble or control play, that we started to see some setbacks that should probably be a little bit cleaner. So I would say in general, things I would work on for you would be flicks and dribbles. Both dribbles on top of your car and bounce dribbles. Doing both of those will honestly take your ones game to the next level. And it'll also help you tons in twos. Because I'm assuming your twos gameplay is going to be a lot of going for air dribbles, going for quick aerial plays, being really good in the air. Whereas, if you can build your game to be based on the ground and then move to the air, it just is so much more effective because you get a lot of easy goals on the ground. And then your airplay is superb, so when those plays do come up, you're able to convert on them as well. And that's what's going to help you as you get to like GC eventually and stuff like that, but that's down the road. Right now, let's focus on dribbles, control, flicks. All right? So, thank you, Koala, for sending in this replay. I really appreciate it, man. Alrighty. I like that replay. That was a good replay. I think it showed some real good stuff. What do you guys think? Thank you, Tiffany. All right. Ooh. Thomas, this game is crazy that you just sent me. This game is crazy. I gotta see what he says about this. Let's see what he said. He said something cool. Belgian Student League. Damn. Learned two things. Thanks, Tiffany. I'm glad to hear that. That was a good replay. Thank you, Shabam. I agree. I really liked it. And thank you, Shabam, for sending in that replay too. I forgot that you were already in Discord, so that worked out really well. So this will be the last replay of the night, guys. This is an interesting one. This is a very, very interesting one. So I am excited to get into this one. A little backstory context. I'm going to say it again for like a intro for a YouTube video, but Thomas here, young man from Belgium, plays in the BSL, which is the Belgium Student League. Him and his buddies here are roughly around GC. I think GC1 to GC3 is the range of our protagonist in the story, the blue team. The orange team consists of 2 SSLs and a GC3. So this replay is really going to demonstrate at like a very, very high level like the difference between GC and SSL and how big that gap really is. Whereas it's also going to show off a lot of really, really awesome, great things that a lot of us need to work on to get to this point. Because I think GC is like a goal that everyone has as they're playing ranked, right? I think GC is like the number one thing everyone has in their mind. I just need to get to GC. And I think this game's going to show you what it takes to do that. And it's going to be right now I can tell you it's going to be a lot of hitting the ball hard, hitting the ball with purpose, and having a lot of base mechanics that are very, very solid. So that's my little prefix. I'd be happy with Champ. I'm don't worry, Yeti. I think a lot of people would be as well. But this will be a good replay regardless, I think. Oh, this is out of my league. Yeah, I mean, it's out of all our leagues. Thomas is obviously a very good player, and I love the fact that he gets a chance to play against these higher level players in this league. You can show off their team name here too. This PXL Esports versus GG Odyssey. Ooh, I love the Yu-Gi-Oh profile picture. That's funny. But yeah, this is going to be a nasty one. Why don't we just get right into it? Let's let the carnage begin, right, guys? And I'm tired too, so I gotta wrap this one up so I can go to bed. So let's do this. In this replay, we have a really, really special game here. Our friend from Belgium, Thomas here, who is a GC level player, and his buddies, who are all part of the PXL Esports, all GC level players. They are currently playing in the BSL, or the Belgium Student League, against GG Odyssey, who is a team that consists of 2 SSLs and a GC player. So this replay is really going to highlight that difference between GC and SSL, and it's also going to really illustrate what a lot of us need to do to get to that next higher level. There's going to be a lot of chance watching this replay, and they're going to find out exactly what that next step looks like and how out of their league they are when it comes to even thinking about being an SSL or a high GC. So I think this is going to be a really, really interesting replay. There'll be a lot of high-level tactics that I probably won't even understand going into it. It's also threes, so it's very fast-paced. With threes, you got to be really aggressive, be really fast. Orange team is coming in hot with that already. You know, there's a lot of really good shots. Playing the ball to the corner where it's safe, though, is very, very nice. And just look at this anticipation right here, right? Firstly, Thomas goes off the back ramp just to kind of flip himself back into position. Wave Dash is in a great spot here to really attack any ball here. So if we're looking at the play right now, XNDR is kind of pressing the issue here. We do have Jeffsky on the wall and Badnez kind of coming in as a support. So Thomas has put himself in a position where he kind of can attack upfield. He can go up the wall easily and play through the corner or play maybe something that's off the back wall, depending on what happens here. What we don't see Thomas doing is being super deep in the corner where hard hit balls like this are basically, you know, where he's basically a non-factor. And we don't see him right here, right on top of XNDR, waiting for this play, which is probably the most likely outcome. But we're not full committing to it because we do have another guy here who could probably get to this ball faster. And we still don't know what Jeffsky's going to do with this ball either. So he ends up exactly the play we said, but he, you know, times it and reacts to it perfectly. Low boost as well. Only has 1 boost at the end of this. So look at him rotate back, playing that third man. Still have 0 boost, but tries to make a play, tries to get a touch on this. It's quite unfortunate, honestly. He's going here for this. He tries to cut up field to try to like help out XNDR if he so happens to get this ball middle, and he just doesn't find any little boost pads. Doesn't get any little boost pads there. Misses another opportunity for him, and then by the time he actually has to go for the ball, just has no boost. With threes, you know, Threes is fast. We need to keep rotations going. So just going for it probably is his best play. Like maybe backing off and being on defense is also a good idea, but it's threes. We're trying to be fast. We can trust our teammates to get back in time too. He's rotating strong side, but you know, in a champ gameplay, I would never say it's okay to rotate strong side like we just had here with Thomas, right? If we were a bunch of champs, I would yell at you. I would yell at you if I watched you do this. I would be like, go get little boost pads and go like this. Maybe that's the play Thomas should have done too. But when when you get to GC, high GC, SSL, a lot of concepts that we've learned as we get up to there are still important, but they can be ignored because we are so gifted mechanically and we have a teammates that we can trust, right? So Thomas desperately needs some boost. He needs to find a way to get some boost. There we go. Finally got some. Awkward ball here. It's tough here because this ball is just blasted upfield from the orange team. And Thomas, trying to cut it off, didn't read it quite well. XNDR does bail him out, and then just a nice touch outside of the corner there. Tried to get a 50, but Badnez just had a better one. Better positioning. Good wall defense. And yeah, just the flow right now is pretty decent, right? They're keeping up with these SSLs. They are getting a lot of free touches like this, right? So this is the difference. XNDR just pops this ball up high, but like Badnez is like immediately up for that. Like look how quickly Badnez gets up for this ball. This ball gets played middle and touches it, and we're already up. We're already up trying to make a play happen here. Off the ceiling, trying to drop it in. Good defense from the blue side to keep it away. But they are getting these free touches right now, the orange team, and they're just slowly building that pressure up, right? Another ball that's kind of floating with no real challenge yet. Orange team gets a good 50. It's very threatening. It's in a bad spot. Last man back has to backflip to just keep this ball away, right? Now the ball's floating in the air and there's no blue defenders. So orange team has plenty of time to regroup and reattack. Finally get some multiple touches from the blue side. Does get shut down real fast by Badnez. And then again, we're in another spot where orange team just has all the time in the world to do their stuff. So fast to that ball. Whiff off the back wall, which is unfortunate, but in threes, we can take more risks. So if we're in a ones gameplay, any risk you take and you fail, you basically get scored on. In threes, we can take more risks, like Moaru. I think I said that right. Like Moaru took here off the back wall, trying to banger this ball off the back wall, having some good defense there. Just whiffed. It happens. But it isn't, catastrophic because we do have two teammates to cover for us. And it's a very high-level lobby. I mean, you guys are working as a team, right? Definitely have comms. Just look at this control here from Jeffsky, right? This is the difference between SSL and GC, right? XNDR kind of flops behind him, doesn't get a touch. And Jeffsky literally takes this ball in a very low air dribble across the entire field. And Moaru can't touch it. Thomas is in an awkward spot. And then the 50 at the end. Jeffsky still wins the 50 and almost plays into the back of the net. Like, it's ridiculous how good they are. Good pass to the side. Oh, another whiff. Damn. I don't know if it's nerves. I don't know what game this is in their series, but it's just so unfortunate to see the whiffs and the time that the orange team has. Right now, the blue side is holding on by a thread. Their defensive rotation has been solid enough to keep the ball at their net. But there has been cracks. Very nice 50 off the back. Trying to take a touch to control this, but realistically, I think the safer play in this scenario, I'm probably trying to find a way to roll this up the wall. I don't want to push this off the back wall here and just give them another free touch, right? You're just giving the orange team another free touch with that. Obviously, this ball comes in very hot and it's hard to react to, but the better play would be somehow rolling this ball up the wall and then following it and trying to either get a 50 or trying to go for an air dribble or some setup that beats Jeffsky to the sidewall. Ultimately, though, Jeffsky is barreling in hot, so that is very risky as well. It could result in a bad play as well. But yeah, just the touch to the middle is a free touch. Moru does whiff again, and that's just a nasty shot from the orange side there. Who ended up scoring that? Jeffsky? Yeah, Jeffsky just puts the top bins. I mean, that's hard. They held on for basically half the game, though, without giving up a goal to these SSLs. The level of speed and control is just otherworldly. Yeah, just that simple jump. Like, look at this decision by Thomas. Thomas has 36 boosts, decides to jump, and I mean, you know, has 0 by the end of it. There's no way he was ever getting to that. Flips the ball to the middle. No blue player is ready to go for us. Let's look at XNDR here. You know, as this ball bounces out, you know, he's just backing up. He's on the back foot. He also has Bad Nez behind him. It's tough. It is hard to find an opportunity here. They're just so solid. Good try with the bump. Doesn't quite work out, and that's going to be a nasty double tap. Yeah, it's just, you can't give them an inch. You just can't give SSLs an inch because they do crazy shit like this. I'm pretty sure people who subscribe to my YouTube channel do this as well. Like, on the daily. I'm pretty sure. I see it all the time, honestly. But, yeah, no, like, give an SSL an inch, and they're just going to double tap off the smallest part of the backboard, like, tightest angle they can possibly do. I think another thing that's been plaguing the blue side here is just low boost as well. They're trying to speed up to play at the same speed as the SSLs are, and they're using a lot of boost in that time. And I feel like they're just running out, forcing them to put themselves out of position just so they can keep up. Good try, a little bit overcommittal, I'd say. So now we're here. Oh, whiff from both. It's tough. These guys both kind of... This is where communication is really key in these like really fast game scenarios. We're both on the back post. One of us just needs to, like... I think it's Moaru. Moaru just needs to just get into the net and be ready to go up the wall and just take that second man position, basically. And allow Thomas to be that third man just because he's kind of falling in behind him. It's awkward if we let Thomas cut in front of him unless they communicate this out because Thomas has 100 boost, right? That's when it's okay. Or if Thomas just asserts himself in immediately because he has 100 boost and Moaru takes his time for some reason and doesn't commit as well. But yeah, communication was a little off. They both kind of went forward for it and then both didn't have an angle to go for that ball. So, I mean, unfortunate. Play the side and then... I mean, good speed, but an SSL is so fast. They were so ready for that. Yep, I love the early challenge for it, and then just another double tap. It's honestly disgusting. It's disgusting. It should be a crime doing this to people. But yeah, we jump up. We do get the, force them to make a play. But then, yeah, at the end of the day, somebody has to touch this and cut this off. They cannot allow the orange team just to continue pressing that attack. Who that was supposed to be? Maybe Thomas. I don't know. He did jump a little early. Maybe one of Moaru or XNDR. But overall, I mean, that's tough. You just can't let them have it. Nice. Good aggression. We got some offense going now. Good, but rotate back. Get ready for the next attack. Okay, 50. Moaru with a good pass. Can we get the double tap? Yes, that's what we need. This is the offense that we've been looking for this entire game. XNDR finally has a free hit. Hits it right up to Moaru, who Moaru gets a beautiful touch. Plays this off the back wall very, very nicely. And then XNDR just immediately reads it perfectly to play it past the last defender. I think that really came down to just, having really good reads and just being fast and confident. And having plenty of boost to do it as well. Good rotation back. XNDR going to head off the back wall again. Back wall is a dangerous place. Hello, the challenge in their corner didn't quite work out. Mower's going to have to play it to the side. Oh, tough. How frustrating. Like, you actually had a pretty decent position here with the squishy save. Goes up with the squishy save, and then just as you jump down to go back on the ground, pops it right where you were. And I mean, that's just classic. That's like an SSL special, right? Mower tries to play it to the side. Even when you get them to bait into like challenging them and you think you got them, they still get an amazing 50 that bounces out to the middle. And it's just Thomas there. XNDR got demoed. Mower had just challenged. Like, he's still trying to recover off all that. They just do a really good job of like putting your opponents into like 2v1s, 1v1s. And just capitalizing on a lot of these amazing great save, damn. But a lot of these, really mechanical plays. And I think that's the biggest difference between SSL and GC. It's speed. SSLs are fast and they get free hits because of it. Whereas if we're GC or SSL playing against other SSLs, you're able to get there and meet that person at the point of contact most of the time because you're just so fast, you rotate around and you're able to get there. But, GCs don't have that yet. They don't have that anticipation that's SSL level. And that's, SSL is cream of the crop. They're the top of they're best of the best for a reason. They have that rank for a reason. The mechanics were incredible. I mean, any little piece that Orange team could get, they took it and capitalized with some incredible play, as we just saw. So, Thomas, you guys really did hold your own for that first half of the game. It did get away from you towards the end. But overall, it was a good game. It was fun to watch. I think as you guys become faster and play more, you're going to be very competitive SSLs once you, just get past that breaking point that you are right now. So thank you, Thomas, for sending this very, very interesting replay. I really appreciate that. So, chat, we did it. We did it. What's SSL? I don't know. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. I'll never be there. Sad face. It's okay. That is definitely okay. But no, it was a good replay. I think it really highlighted that difference between the two ranks. That's just it's a lot. I don't know what else to say about it. Besides, yeah, SSL is a lot. But guys, I'm tired, so I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all so much for watching. With that yawn, I'm signing off. See you later.